All right, let's dive right in. Today we're going to talk about something that I think drives everyone crazy. How do you stop getting these generic, totally useless answers from AI and actually get the amazing results you have in your head? It all comes down to the art of the ask. You've been there, right? I know I have. You have this incredible idea. You turn to your AI, and what you get back is, well, it's just garbage. It's so frustrating. But here's the good news. It's probably not the AI's fault. It's ours. And it's a problem we can totally fix. I mean, just look at the difference here. It is night and day. On the left, you ask a vague question like, hey, tell me about databases, and you get back a boring page from a textbook. But on the right, with a specific, structured prompt, you get a perfect, actionable comparison. This isn't magic, it's a skill. And yeah, that skill has a name: prompt engineering. Now, I know, it sounds super technical, but it's not about writing code. It's really just about changing how you think, turning your simple questions into powerful, crystal clear instructions that lead the AI right where you want it to go. Think about it like this. You're not just asking a question. You're directing a movie. You're setting the scene so perfectly that the AI can give an Oscar-worthy performance. And over the next few minutes, we're going to show you exactly how to become that director. Okay, so the first and maybe the most important rule of all is this: you have to provide context. The AI doesn't know what's in your head. You've got to give it the background details so it can narrow down all the possibilities and really zero in on your problem. I love this analogy. It's just perfect. Without any context, the AI is just wandering around in a huge open field. It could go anywhere. But when you add context, you're putting on those blinders. You're pointing it in exactly one direction, straight towards your goal. And here's what that looks like in the real world. Fix my Wi-Fi could mean a million things. But look what happens when you add just one tiny detail. The light is yellow and blinking slowly. All of a sudden, the AI goes from giving you a generic manual to acting like an expert technician who knows that exact error code. All right, this next technique, this might be the biggest game changer of them all. Don't just talk to a generic computer. Instead, tell the AI who to be. You've got to give it a persona. So why does this work so incredibly well? Well, because a persona is basically a massive shortcut. It's like a zip file of context. When you say you're a senior web developer at a Fortune 500 company, you're not just giving it a job title. You're instantly telling it to think about things like scalability, security, and industry best practices, all without you having to spell any of it out. And here's the proof. Check this out. We asked the same question to 3 different AI personas. The IT engineer gives a really practical, balanced answer. Then the principal engineer gets all strategic, talking about high-level impact. And the junior engineer, they're just full of excitement and talk about their personal experience. It's the same topic, but you get 3 completely different, really authentic answers just by changing who the AI is supposed to be. So we've given the AI context. We've told it what to know. We've given it a persona. We've told it who to be. Now we have to tell it what to do. And I mean exactly what to do with its final answer. You never, ever want to leave the format up to chance. You are in total control here. Seriously, if you need data for a spreadsheet, tell it you want a markdown table. If you're building an app, demand a JSON object. Just brainstorming? Ask for a simple bulleted list. When you define the format, the AI's response becomes useful the second you get it. Think about it this way. Asking a developer to generate test cases is going to get you a half-baked answer. But asking them to generate unit tests that cover edge cases, test for errors, hit 80% coverage, and use the PyTest framework, that's not a vague wish. That's a professional spec, and you're going to get a professional result. What's so fascinating is that a lot of the time, the AI actually knows your prompt is kind of vague. You can almost see it thinking here. It takes a messy idea like, give me meal ideas, and it breaks it down, saying, okay, what does flexitarian really mean? What meals of the day are we talking about? It figures out what's missing. And then, boom, here's the final result. Because the prompt got better and asked for a specific format, a day-by-day plan, the AI delivers this gorgeous, perfectly structured, totally actionable meal plan. That's the journey right there, from a fuzzy idea to a clear result. Okay, now for the final and honestly the most powerful technique. What if you're not totally sure how to write a great prompt? Or what if you're just feeling a little lazy? Well, the answer is simple. You get the AI to do the heavy lifting for you. It's called metaprompting.
You are literally prompting the AI about your prompt. You just feed it your messy first draft idea, and you ask it to turn that into an expert-level, world-class prompt. You're basically turning the AI into your own personal prompt writing coach.
And here is the cheat code to do it. You just copy this template. You give it a role, act as an expert prompt engineer. You give it a task. I'm going to give you a messy prompt. You tell it how to think and what to spit out. Then you just drop your rough idea in at the bottom. This is the absolute key to getting incredible results, even if you're just starting.
At the end of the day, it's really important to remember that this isn't about getting everything perfect on the first try. It's a conversation. It's this creative back and forth between you and the AI. You try something, see what happens, and then you tweak it. It's all about that cycle of improvement. So let's recap the 4 big keys to unlocking your AI. 1, give it specific context. Put the blinders on the horse. 2, assign it a persona. Tell it which expert you want it to be. 3, define the output format. Take control of the final answer. And 4, my favorite, when you're stuck, just ask the AI to help you write a better prompt.
And that kind of leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. As these AI tools get more and more powerful, maybe the most important creative skill isn't about having all the answers anymore, but about knowing how to ask all the right questions. The quality of our future might just depend on the quality of our asks.